What's up, Rhett? What's going on, everybody?
What's happening, y'all? It's Thursday.
Thursday. Thursday. We had to reschedule because there was a football game Bransley was cheering at last night. She cheers for like the B team and the JV team. Would have had a home B team, so it was gonna cheer. But half the other team got in a fight in school and got suspended, so they didn't have no game.
Dang.
So we didn't get to watch no football, but we had a night live on Thursday night, the night before the race, pre-race time. So what's going on? You working on the truck? That's what you doing?
They're gonna be racing Friday night.
Yes, sir. Tomorrow night. It ought to be good and wet. They got some rain. I can see that.
Hopefully, we're gonna have Dave on here in a little bit. I'll let you know.
Yeah. He ought to be on.
But
I know the daddy.
Talk about Tyndall Farms a little bit before we move on.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk. I heard they had some good racing, some tear 'em ups. I didn't get to make it because we broke before we loaded on the trailer. So,
dang. Yeah, I heard that wheelie truck pulled the front end off the ground, and when it came down, it broke some stuff.
I think it broke before it pulled the wheel up. It went to raising the devil. But we got her fixed now. She's ready to go. Hopefully.
There you go.
Hopefully we'll get more than two passes out of this one.
I hope so. But you're gonna have to learn how to do the horseshoe again. You ready?
We'll see. We will see.
They Blaine and them, man. The turn was happening at Tyndall. You see any of those videos I posted?
I saw someone like it was dirt track racing, bro.
Man, I'll tell you right now, in that small tire class, Tyler Mathias and Greg in that turn, they were on it.
Hey, they'll drive it. They'll drive them, man. That's
both of them. They were about dragging the wall with the back right tire heading around.
They got that figured out. I ain't quite got that far yet, but
it was a good time out there. It was muddy too.
I think I had who wrote down who won all the classes. I see Zach tore up the new truck, the new body on the new truck, huh?
Just got it painted, man. I think
it was pretty too.
Got it from the body shop that day.
Hey, it be like that sometimes.
Yep, it happens. Mud racing.
Let's see. We had let me see if I can find some stuff. Did you get the race ready, or you was just spectating?
I was spectating. I got to hang out with your crowd for a little while. It was fun walking around, checking it out, you know.
Yep. I see them JBE and that motors with that Taz crew. They kind of racked up this past weekend.
They won what? The street class and 1 ton, I think.
Yeah, the 1 ton and the street class.
And then Big Dave got third, I believe.
Yeah, I think he got third in what? The small tire class, small block, what it was?
Yep, small tire, 0 to 35.
That was pretty. They had
horsepower.
Yes, is that a same motor in that class in that truck? That's a new motor. He's got that thing.
And Dave's?
Yeah.
I think it's fairly new. I think that's the end of the season. I think he got it.
Okay, they running. It seemed like he had a pretty good truck count. How about the consistency? He won the consistency class. You know that? That was the big payout.
Yeah, I think one of the most stock trucks there. I guess it was like a '90s Ford, a blue.
Oh, Tim Mitz, or however you say it, Mitz, in that blue F-150. Yeah.
Yep. Like a '90s model truck.
Yeah, that's what Daddy was telling me. What's up, Dave? We got a little ball peen on here this evening. What's going on, buddy? You coming to racing Saturday? Did they make the trip Saturday at Tyndall?
I didn't see him up there.
Okay.
I saw the old man though. The Hammer was there checking it out.
The Hammer. I see. Daddy and them took the street truck. I don't think it's a feist. I think they're running the consistency class. I believe.
Yeah, I believe so.
I don't think they're running the horseshoe or nothing. The U.
Having a good time with it.
The dirt track turn. That's about the only place you can go get a turn like that.
I'm telling you, if you haven't tried it, go try it because they've showed now you can go around it on the rug.
And you can let it eat, man. I mean, there's some super fast passes. And I assume a bunch of them will be there this weekend. They're expecting a pretty good crowd this weekend for that shootout deal he's got going on.
Oh, yeah.
I think
2-day event for the SMO. Everybody, what you're gonna run Friday night DOTs and
Yep.
fastest 8 trucks out of each class moves on Saturday.
Fastest 8 advance. Yep. That's gonna
Dave
be interesting.
be on here in a minute to let us know about that.
They had did Tyler tear the truck up this weekend too? I mean, he was 2 for 2 running that street DOT tire truck.
I think he won.
He won the class. He won the small tire class.
I believe so.
Man, so nobody's picks fell in this weekend because you had to hit old Riggs for all the way.
Yeah, and Riggs
Didn't show out.
He's steering on his truck, and he's got to learn that. I'll say that at least.
Well, I see. How did Kit fare? He was there this weekend. He drive the big Ford.
No, he didn't race. He was planning on going to Matt's this weekend, but I think he has some header collector trouble, so probably not.
So he was spectating too, also.
Spectate.
The track looked like it wasn't that boggy. Look, it's pretty quick too.
Yeah, it looked fun, man. I was wishing I was driving on it.
How'd your brother feel to be back on the DOTs?
He liked it, but I can tell he misses the tractor tires and the nitros.
I imagine so. I'd have left something on there. Track tires and nitros. One of them had to stay.
That's probably about the only place anybody beat him is maybe straight away.
Oh yeah, him and like you said, him and Tyler got that turn figured out.
Yeah, dude. Him and Tyler were trading blows. Like you're sitting there watching the class, and some of them were tiptoeing around the turn, and 2 of them, it was cool. I enjoy watching Tyler drive that truck.
Oh, he'll drive it, bro. He says Tyler's only that says he won A class, first class and B class. He sucked up, I guess, some mud and sucked the breather tube shut.
Oh no.
Yeah, that sucks. That's when that doggone air filter's clogged up and it won't suck no more air.
Yep.
Tyler, y'all coming Saturday? I feel sure they'll be there this weekend.
That truck there, it seems like the harder you turn it, the more it loves it.
It likes that horseshoe bow, and he'll drive that thing too.
Yep. Definitely a contender this weekend if they're coming.
That's gonna be rough. Be a good. You had to race DOT class Friday night to qualify for Saturday this weekend. Yes, sir, Cass. You got to make the top 8 tomorrow night. I assume that's what he said last weekend too. You got to make the top 8. He's taking the top 8. So
top 8, move on.
That's gonna be. I heard there's some non-horseshoe trucks coming to run. So
that'll be interesting.
Some killers.
Because there'll be some horseshoe killers this weekend, I guarantee you.
Oh, yeah. And I believe they got that rain, so the track's probably pretty slick. But I don't know what they call for rain tomorrow, too, or it's going to dry out. I don't know.
It'll dry out a little bit.
You going to have something to run? Are you spectating?
I'm spectating.
Man, you have to get your truck. I done told you bring the transmission.
Hey. Might have to do it. This thing's getting closer, though.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It's looking good. I've been seeing the picture with your shots and all. Man, you better watch that fella see you put that camera in that darn shop there.
Yeah, there's no special stuff in here.
He done got all the special stuff out.
Yep.
Cassidy asked if his heel is a heel and hole.
No, it is straight horseshoe.
Yeah. I thought he said he had a jump in it. A hill on the flat track, I thought.
Oh, you might know it. You might be right.
But then Daddy said when he went there today, they said they're going around that. The DOT is going around it, so I don't know. Maybe we'll get David on here in a minute and see what's going on. He might be able to explain something to us for the gates and all the good stuff.
And it's all going to be recorded for Roku TV this weekend.
Yeah, what was it? Real TV, I think he said?
Roku.
Roku TV.
Yep.
Roku TV is
they can record all
the interviews and lives and all that good stuff. I see Blaine got some good videos, and Who won the first place? That's Casey Hat, the V-tread truck.
Casey Haltenwanger.
Yeah, where he's from? Where? Florida, Georgia?
No, he's from South Carolina, like middle of
Oh,
the state.
okay. Oh, okay.
Tyler would probably tell you exactly. Tyler, they run pretty good. Yeah, I forget where he's from.
Yeah, I think got
He's
some.
always the Quiddies. He used to have the not Purple Haze, Purple something. It was an S10.
Plum Crazy, wasn't it?
Plum Crazy. That's right.
I got you.
His new truck is ridiculous.
That's the name of it. Ridiculous.
No, but it is ridiculous. It's a tractor tire truck.
Oh,
You seen
okay.
it?
He
Doesn't
says
have a-
from Newberry. They say he's from Newberry. Cassie wants to know, do they have ice cream? I don't know, Cassie. Cassie, y'all coming to race this weekend or what? Are you coming to spectate?
Sounds like he's coming to eat.
What kind of
We
I
eat.
don't know what kind.
We eat and watch English run.
Oh, y'all coming to watch English run. Joe Hodge said they'd be ready for Palmetto. That's in 2 weekends.
Yep.
The last double points race of the season. We gotta get them double
No.
points.
Ain't no double. Listen to him. Points and pure mud bog. BT's got the hose running right now. And
I mean, it's filling up, brother. Filling up.
right now. No. Hopefully it's drying over there.
He wants to race the ice cream man on foot. Who's the ice cream man, Cassie? You know who the right ice cream man is? Oh, yeah. I meant to say, Dave said he's in the track and he ain't got no signal. Use Matt's phone or something, Dave. Get some signal. He don't got no signal. But I forgot. We had a young competitor, Archie Sutton of the Summers crew, made his first competition pass this weekend in the Little Monkey at Tender Farms. He enjoyed that. That was pretty interesting. I hate I missed it.
And he was on it too. He didn't cut that truck any slack. It was to the rug.
He ain't got no fear yet, man. That's how they do it. You know how that works.
No fear.
Yeah. So who's the ice cream man, Cassidy? I don't know who he's referring to as the ice cream man.
There's been an ice cream guy at some of these races. Is probably what he's talking about.
Oh, okay.
I bet the ice cream. It was at the last one we went to at Matt's, the ice cream guy. He'll eat all the ice cream. He'll buy the whole truck out.
Who, Cassidy?
Oh yeah.
Dang. Cody said he wants must be some good ice cream. We got Cody on here. Covington said he wants some ice cream too. Dang. Is that the the woman and the man with the little like
van?
I think it's got polka dots or something on it. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I know you're talking about, man. I got you. Zach, JB said Taz ran a 17-1 at Tender Farms past week. That's pretty good.
That is good. Really good.
Awesome good.
I got to talk to him for a little while out there. That was nice.
Sometimes it's fun just to sit back and spectate and watch everybody else and enjoy the camaraderie.
Till that turn, man, they start taking that turn. He's sitting there with no truck going on.
Man, I can beat that. I can get that. Let's see. Yeah, let me see if I can find Matt's and them times on here for this race. But they had a couple wrecks this weekend too at Tender Farm. I know Zach tore his up. Was that the only turnover?
I think Zach's all right. I've seen him take a tumble and keep on rolling.
Yeah, it just sucks that brand new body.
Yeah, the new paint.
Yeah, the new paint got beat up a little bit.
That's all right. It happens to the best of us, doesn't it?
Oh, man, gate free, Saturday included. Let's see. What time do you want to kick off Saturday, Sunday, Saturday, Friday? Gates open at 9. Drivers meeting at 6:30. Racing begins at 7. Okay, yeah, 7 o'clock. Tomorrow night at 7 o'clock at the Masters Motorsplex at Thunder Alley. Zach forgot to let off. Zach don't let off. He forgot.
Like his buddy Tyler is what happened. He saw Tyler hit that turn, and he was like, "My mega truck will do this."
Oh yeah, Bo. Was that? Well, Tyler did pretty good in the track tire truck too, didn't he? He win anything in that?
I think he did get a check. It's hard to keep up track of everybody, but I believe I saw him on Facebook with a check for the V-treads.
And that was the last race there for this year. He's
Everybody's
dwindling down. It's dwindling down for this good cold season. It was nice and cool today, but wet too.
Yep.
We
So if you need to get your mud bog fixed, you only have a few left.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get some in there.
You got this weekend, then you skip a weekend, and you have our final at Palmetto.
Yep.
And you have Tony's race is November 4th, I believe. That's going to be a good race. They're going to run all kinds
a good race too. I mean,
yep. And then you got Twitty's, and that's about it.
And that's the end of it, unless you do some little, I don't know, do some grill. We got our banquet too. We're gonna do some racing on that.
Banquet.
You got to figure that out.
What, Carolina Garage, December 2nd.
Yeah, they got one the 4th and the 2nd of December, 4th of November.
4th. It's like $15,000 or something.
I ain't lying. That's a big draw. That's gonna pay a lot of money, but we'll see. But that darn thing.
The weather gets nice and all the dates start stacking on top of each other, don't they?
Yep.
That's
Rick said he's loaded up and ready to head out in the morning. He'll be there by himself, so y'all see old Rick. He needs any help, y'all help him out.
He might be a dark horse this weekend.
Yeah, Cody wants to know the layout. I believe what he said is it's gonna be a horseshoe. You can run a right-handed and a left-handed horseshoe. I believe that's what he said. And then they're gonna go and get the top 8 trucks out of that. And everybody else under the top 8 gets to make another pass to get back in the top 8. I think that's how that works. And then if you get knocked out the top 8, you get another pass or something like this.
And then the top 8 of each class race Saturday heads up.
Dave says he's having some problems to get in there. I don't know what he changed browsers, and I think it's a little aggravating with your phone sometimes, Dave. Get there.
You might have to it was like enable camera, and then there was something at the bottom, Dave. I don't remember what it was. It was like before it or something. I don't remember what the heck it said. But I had to click that this time. It was different. I'm on my phone right now. My computer, of course, is rebooting.
I gotta read this comment.
It is hardly. You can turn it on. It always wants to restart, reboot.
Yep, I got a comment I got to read here from Mr. Cassidy. He says there might be a double puff truck this weekend, or a puff pass. Not sure what to name it yet. I mean, so what are you naming?
Oh Lordy,
what are you naming, Bo? I mean, I don't understand. What's up, Jared? Cassidy, is something special coming out? Something new?
Something. I don't know what he's talking about. I heard a rumor.
I've heard some rumors. I'm not gonna let the rumor out the bag, but I heard a rumor.
That one's got a couple days left though.
Yeah, the puff pass might show up this weekend. That's what we calling it.
Puff pass.
That's a good name.
That is a good name.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Tito shows up driving it, huh? You never know.
Hey, man said he's leaning toward puff pass. Must be a new truck. Something's going on. I don't know.
You never know what's happening.
Yeah, you get it figured out, Dave. Come on in. We'll let you in.
Sounds like there might be another dark horse that y'all didn't plan on.
Might be a dark horse. I heard a rumor it was coming. I heard a rumor it was coming a dark horse to whip everybody. It was a killer.
Shoot.
That's what I heard.
That's tough.
Hey, it can be done, brother. It can be done. Believe me.
Somebody can do something, huh?
Oh yeah. How about we thought about our banquet yet? What we're gonna do with that? You know.
We need to talk about that.
Cassie said it's
early December, but I don't know what you think.
I'm good with whatever. As long as give me a little bit of time, I ain't got to work.
Yep.
We can get it planned out and get what we're going to eat and buffet. And we might have
That's right.
If we do it here, we might just have a open race, and then everybody can come. Whoever wants to come can show up and do a little grudge test and tune, whatever. Have our banquet and all. So that'll be good. I got another deal going on. I'm looking for a somebody to do our vending at the Mud Ball at Branchville now. So anybody's looking interested, hit me up. Let me know. Tracy's elevator, they selling out, moving out. So I got to find somebody else.
We'll have to keep our eyes open.
Yep.
Fabricator just left.
You can always get that rematch, little ball peen. You can always get it, man.
He wants it again?
Yeah, that's why he wants it. He says he wants his rematch. I might have the red truck fixed by then. You can get that.
Dang.
That's pretty good.
That's
pretty good race. But yeah, we might do some little testing.
So, man, how about Twitty, man? I guess intake gaskets kept him from going to Iron Horse. Did you see that?
Yes, I saw that. Oh, we got somebody coming on. Let's get a picture here. Yeah, I see he was saying something about his intake gasket or something. He couldn't.
That's a good time. Have you ever been to one of them big events like that, BT?
I have not, sir. But look at him. We got the world famous Mr. Dave Renfro joining us.
You talking about dead luck. I don't know how. I don't even know how I got here, but y'all know all that good food that y'all eat over at Twitty's and here at Thunder Alley, and then you eat it up at Blaine's and all this good stuff. She fixes a lot of it, and if she doesn't fix it, she always at least serves it up to you. And this is one of Kirby's cuties here.
Oh, that's the one that does all the good cooking, ain't it?
That's it, man. That's it. Got it. You're CEO. Okay.
CEO.
So Rhett, I appreciate the information, because when I finally got to the part where you were talking about enabling phone, at least that looked familiar. So.
Yep.
So
you're where everybody wants to be, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
I'm where there's going to be some serious action going down this weekend. That's for sure. It's we had just enough rain this afternoon to kind of knock the dust down on the road coming in. Track's good. Heck, hook up the deadgum microphone and we could run right now. So I mean it's good. So we're ready.
Heck yeah.
They getting actually working on some lights right now. And so it's going along good. Hope everybody's doing good tonight.
Yes, sir.
Pretty good.
We're
Good to
a lot
see
of questions on how. Give us the layout, how everything's going to work. Everybody like to know that again, because we all have memories.
The best thing to do is there's a new video that just dropped about 20 minutes ago, and I shared it to my site. They go into detail as far as DOT. Tomorrow night is DOT night. I mean, DOTs rule the night tomorrow night. We got DOTs and we got a band going on after the DOTs get finished up. And like I said, we got some Kirby's food. We're just gonna have a good time. Rain is supposed to be getting out of here, I think, in the morning. And I promise you, we're not. We're nowhere near flooded or anything at all like that. There was rain last night, but all of that went fine. But in all honesty, the best thing is check out the new video. Please share it. But it literally just dropped about 20 minutes ago. I just got off of work. I was work late. That's why I didn't make this. But Matt and Robert did a video, and they go into detail. If you're a fan, and especially if you like driving, if you're a competitor and you like driving, you're gonna love this weekend. I mean, it's gonna be good. No, there's no big, sick, crazy hills. No, there's no hills in the pits. None of that. We're not doing any of that. We're doing racing, and it's gonna be heads up, and it's gonna be side by side. If you've got a side by side, we're gonna be doing some of that, and then we're gonna be running like about 4 at a time on the track. So I mean, there's gonna be a lot of good racing going on this weekend for sure.
That's awesome.
That's good, man.
But
I know Dad said
you definitely got, and you have a DOT truck. You got to come Friday, right? You need to
Yeah,
come,
you got
Yeah.
to.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. Gates open. I'm sorry, Rhett. Gates open up at 9:00 in the morning. I mean, we got motocross going on all weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So gates open up at 9:00. You can bring a side by side. You can bring any doggone thing you want.
Heck yeah. Enjoy the facility. It's big.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, and I apologize if I missed out on some folks that I didn't tag this morning. Like I said, I was at work. I was trying to tag as many people, letting them know about this. But also, it's getting down to season finale for all the tracks. I mean, Palmetto Mudways in 2 weeks. This is our season finale, Friday and Saturday here at Thunder Alley, and then you got Orangeburg Mud Bog going on November the 4th, and then certainly Twitty City going on November 17th and 18th. So everybody's kind of in that mode, and then we don't run again until I think Blaine is February 24th, if I got that date right. I don't know if anybody's before that. It could be, but that's what I know about it right now.
Yep.
So
Fix. That's what me and BT were talking about.
Yeah.
Get your
They
fix.
get
yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, there is plenty of good racing. The good part about it is we know we're blessed here in South Carolina. I mean, we I don't know how we got it going on, but we got it going on. But I mean, there's a lot of people coming. I know there's some folks coming from Florida, surrounding areas, North Carolina. There's a lot of people that's going to be Virginia. They'll be rolling in here tonight. Yeah, they'll be rolling in here tonight to do it, and then because they know about the track, they know about the fans, and they know about the competition. And a lot of guys are using this race as a warm-up race to not only Palmetto coming up in 2 weeks here locally. A lot of guys are going to be heading over. Some of the national guys are going to be heading over to Mississippi over Wild Country. That's a $40,000 race. And so some people's got some stuff that they're going to be testing and trying out right now to try to get tuned up for that, to make sure that how they stack up there, because they come here. Yeah, they know there's some bad trucks, and there's going to be. I was sworn that there's supposed to be some new trucks. I mean, new trucks. I'm not talking about people haven't seen them before. I'm talking about people haven't seen these people's trucks. There's supposed to be some brand new trucks rolling in here for this race this weekend. I hadn't even seen them.
Dang.
So it ought to be good. It ought to be real good.
The way,
Yep. Past favorites too with the SMO.
Oh yeah, I mean those guys. I mean those are some. I mean those some hard hitting big time guys who, back whenever Southern Mud Outlaws was running, yeah, they were. I mean they were heavy hitters. They made my job real easy being the announcer for Southern Mud Outlaws. I was glad to be the voice of Southern Mud Outlaws. And dadgum, I mean, imagine having a job where you sit in a tower, you pretty much got the best seat anywhere, and you get to see all these great racers, and they're going for it. And I mean, so you get to go all over the Southeast chasing that and looking at that. And so that's kind of where a lot of this opened up, and a lot of other series and stuff opened up from that. So it's going to be good. It's going to be real good. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yep.
yeah, I think another thing on tomorrow night, Thursday night, it's Thursday night now. Friday night, tomorrow night, the top 8 trucks make it to Saturday night, correct?
Yeah, you're right. They basically qualify tomorrow night, and then they run Saturday night. We start running at 2:00 on Saturday. Gates will be open right about 9:00, I believe it is, on Saturday. So I mean the weather's supposed to be good. It's going to be you got to qualify for Saturday in regards to that, and so it's going to be jammed. We're sold out of trackside. I think we may, let me emphasize the word may, we may have 4 trackside available the day of the race on, I'm not sure if it's Friday, at least by Saturday, but what they call the second row or whatever, I'll be honest with you, I've never heard anybody doing that, and I wasn't real crazy about it whenever we first started about it. It actually works. I mean, you can definitely see what's going on the track from the quote second row, and it's not as much as trackside, especially if you got a tall truck. Heck, whenever we were here for Jake's jump, I mean, they were just on the second row. Heck, they didn't care if somebody was on trackside because they could look right over them. So all that, and we've got bleachers, and certainly we're about like, you know, y'all and everybody else. We're working on 2024. We got a lot of different things going on. There goes Mr. Kirby right there.
Hey,
Mr.
man.
Kirby, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
You going to be
Let's go.
cooking up some good food this
We're
weekend?
ready to rock and roll.
I knew you would be.
Absolutely.
Always is. He's always working. But yeah, you know, we're working on 2024 just like everybody else is. You know, we got a reputation. All the South Carolina tracks got a reputation in South Carolina, so we can't sit on our laurels. We got to go for it. So us and a whole lot of other tracks are, you know, trying to step up the game.
That's right.
Update, step up.
So did y'all already talk about Blaine's race at Tyndall Farms this past weekend?
Yeah, we
A
talked
little
a little
bit.
bit about it, but come on,
About the
cue me in
turn,
on
we're
it.
talking about the tumble, but
The dirt track corner. Huh?
I told Zach Kiesler, I said, man, I get why you name that thing Cancer Sucks, but if you ever go to change the name of that, you should just name it, I'm the reason I can't have nice things. So, I mean, he had a brand new paint job. I even had him come out and show the paint job off. I said, when you unload the truck, just park it right over there by Kirby's Concessions. Everybody be getting food. They can come over, look at the truck. It's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. It lasted 300 feet.
Yeah, good looking truck too, man.
Golly. But as long as he's all right, that's
Right.
all that matters. As long as he's all right.
Yep. How
But-
bad was the body? Is it wiped out, or is it
No, I don't think it's wiped out. I think it got skinned up basically on one end. I mean, one side, but I don't think it's wiped out. I really hadn't. I talked to Zach real quick, and I hadn't talked to Kyle. Kyle's probably the one I need to speak with, but I honestly hadn't talked with him this week. But I mean, it naturally doesn't look as good as it did Saturday because that thing was gorgeous. I think it was like a hot pink,
It was a good-looking
metallic
paint.
or something like that. It was gorgeous.
Yeah, it was a good looking truck. A lot better than blue. I liked it. It was nice.
Yeah, it was good for sure. But I mean, how about that 1-ton class? Golly, that was that. And I mean, yeah, I hope maybe Rhett might know this one. I don't know. My understanding is, and I got to double check because I hadn't talked to Blaine. My understanding is William McCarn with Jeff Brown Engineering Horsepower went undefeated at Tyndall Farms in 1-ton this year. Does that sound right?
really?
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the case. So
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna put a bounty on him.
They ran
Yeah.
a 17 this past weekend, wasn't it? A 17-1 or something?
Yeah. His second round pass was quicker than his first, and I'm gonna tell you what. I will freely admit this. Whenever Jeffrey Hare was running, I was about holding my breath on about the last half of that fast part of that track. I said, geez, moly, here we go.
Mhm.
I mean,
That truck will run now. That little motor
they were flying.
It'll get
They
out.
were absolutely flying. But the whole 1-ton deal, I mean, all the classes were absolutely great. Even the stock. I mean, everybody just loves that turn, and they stand on it.
In the
Do what?
turn. Some of them were standing on it in the turn.
Oh yeah. I mean, man, it was good to see Jimmy Royal in them. All the Royals came. They came for the. They came really mainly, I think, for the consistency class, and then Tim Metz won it $1,000. He was, I think, he had a difference of .008. I think it was.
I think he won the street truck class too, something too, didn't he?
He either won it or got second.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but he did good. Had his daughter Jenna with him, and she hadn't been at a race in a while, so it was good to see her. So and then like I said, we got Palmetto in 2 weeks. Then you got Tony on November 4th at Orangeburg, or I should say all the Hares. November 4th at Orangeburg, and then 2 weeks after that, 17th and 18th is Twitty City.
That's
So
right.
City.
So all of that all of that's going to be good. I mean, Tony and them did some track work, and I mean, it looks good. And we're going to be doing some stuff, and I hope this gets out to it, because what we're trying to do is get some of those guys from the north, if they come down early. Tony's got it set up where if they want to leave their truck and trailer, they don't have to pull it up and down the interstate. 2 weeks, if they want to come down, run a race, and leave their truck, and then come down after for Twitty City, then they can just be ready to go for Twitty City, and go with that. So we're gonna cut some information out on that. So Tony and those guys are working real hard, trying to get some more people into Orangeburg, and gonna be doing the freestyle and things like that.
That's gonna be cool.
Might draw some of the guys down to come show off.
Yeah, and I mean, and I think anybody's open for freestyle. I mean, I don't think there's a limit. I think anybody at all can get in there. So you feel froggy, jump.
I might freestyle to 8.
Good added money to it, from what I've heard.
Yeah. He's got some money. He's gone out, and I mean, they're trying real hard over there to get things taken care of. So yeah, he's got some money, and we're going, like I said, we're going to add some. We're going to do some more, add some more information to that. That'll probably be going on probably within about the next week or so, and get that on there and stuff like that. Y'all, he'd be a good guest to have on here shortly. I know Palmetto's next, and everybody, whenever you go to the store, get some candy and take it to Palmetto with you. Take it for the kids. Y'all tell me. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't make it down to Palmetto as often as I'd like. I think that's probably their biggest race of the year. Would that be right?
They always that's a good race. They always have a good race.
That is the biggest race of the year. And the kids come out. You got all this candy, so make sure you go by, pick up a bag or so of candy for the kids. They always love coming through there and doing the trick or treating and all that stuff. Then you get to see some good mud racing on top of it.
And another thing for that Palmetto race, I think he gives out like a costume award and all that.
Yeah, I know. I think I was there last year. I believe I was, because Wayne Taylor, I couldn't find him. I didn't know where. I said, because we'd gone down there. He was the one running. He's the reason why we went down there. Wayne parks all the way over by the woods. And I hope I'm doing this right, guys. I'm not used to talking into the phone like this.
You're good.
Wayne parks all the way over into the woods, and it gets dark. There's no lights over there in the woods. Next thing I know, Wayne's just walking around, and he's got one of them Jason masks on. He's just walking around. I'm going, why in the hell don't you just scare the daylights out of somebody? You're trying to get kids up here to get candy, and he's wanting to do something like that. But that's Wayne.
Yep.
He's always
had a truck or treat. I ordered my costume too. Y'all gonna like my costume. I got me one for that race.
I'm gonna have to get me. BT sent me one the other day.
That's it, though. That's the one you need to get, Rhett.
I think he sent it on the group text. So I think all of them got.
I can pick it up.
Rhett,
you're talking about Tony. I think Tony was supposed to jump on. Tony's always gotten a link. He's always in the end on this show.
He's always busy picking.
Rhett, I sent you that picture, and I noticed you put something out on it today, to get on. Did you find somebody to get that design for your truck?
I have not talked to anybody yet, but I saw your recommendation, and then Wister from Wister does our trophies. Yeah.
Well, Wister can come up with about anything, but I didn't know how local Orangeburg was for you. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna try. Let me see if I can. I'll give y'all a picture of the background of the track. They got lights going. They got the lights taken care of.
That's the place to be.
The place to be this weekend right there.
Yeah. So and we don't have any, like I said, we don't have any real big, huge, jumps or anything. We don't like carnage. People have to pay. We like excitement, but we don't like carnage.
Amen. I agree with you.
There's a fine line there, isn't there, Dave?
Yeah, there is a fine line. Carnage is not cool. So we don't want any part of that. So we don't but we try. We definitely want it to be exciting for everybody, and because BT, I mean, you know how that is. You got to please your customers. You got to please your fans and everything. So.
Oh yeah.
So you got to get all that stuff taken care of. I'm gonna walk over here to my office
Is there
and see if maybe I can get you a better shot.
is there any kind of jumps, anything the DOT is gonna be running, or just this flat turning through mud hole?
There may be some jumps, but I promise you, they are not. Got Mindy up here with us up here at the tower. I don't know if I can get her. Yeah, she's back there. There she is.
Yeah, boy.
Let's see, there she is. Hello, Mindy. They came all the way from Mississippi, no, Louisiana. They came all the way from Louisiana. So the let me see. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see.
We had Robert on here a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, Robert was on there a couple of weeks ago.
I'm sure Matt are busy right now.
So yeah, they over there working on lights. Like I said, I got here late,
Hey,
so they were already working on it, and I was working on trying to get this stupid thing going. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. But definitely, you know, gates open up tomorrow, 9:00 a.m. Gates will be up Saturday at 9:00. DOT's got the floor. DOT's got the track. DOT is the show. That and Unlimited on Friday night. Go by and check out the new video that just dropped within the hour. It's on the Thunder Alley page, and I shared it to mine. I mean, it's got in-depth information as far as how it's going to line up. If you got a side-by-side, and especially if you bought that side-by-side from Jimmy Jones in Orangeburg, your entry fee is paid, flat out paid. You can come run for some serious money and you don't even have an entry fee. That's the kind of sponsors that we've got with Jimmy Jones, Polaris right there in Orangeburg. I mean, the four-wheel drive shop in Orangeburg, Hudson Brothers Truck Accessories in Lexington. They got us some stuff that we're going to be raffling off. And I mean, some really cool, good stuff, truck stuff. That's all they do is truck stuff. So, you know, it's going to be good for that. Brad Doan, I know y'all know Brad. He's got that. You can get your CWP through Brad. Brad is sponsoring a class. And if anybody out there wants to get their CWP, and I'll be honest with you, that's pretty much bucket list for me over the winter time when things try to slow down just a little bit. He is seriously good, and he takes it very seriously. And well, y'all know how it is.
yeah.
You got your Second Amendment rights. Exercise it. So,
Amen.
That's right.
so
Preach it.
yeah. So, you know, we could get into a few different things, but the fact of the matter is, he's good. And he takes it extremely serious. We actually did a commercial right here at Thunder Alley at the last race. He talked for about 10 minutes as far as what he does. And yeah, it's all about self-defense. It's all about that. So, but it's good. We're going to have plenty of T-shirts for sale. We got SMO shirts. We got Thunder Alley shirts. We're going to be doing some bundling. So you can, man, here it is October. If you got stocking stuffers, you know, for Christmas, avoid the Walmart rush. Get them this weekend.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Place to do it.
So, Red, how's your truck coming?
It's coming. We got some shocks today. Hopefully, a couple more weeks. Maybe
Okay.
truck for a while.
Truck's
Man,
going
okay.
wild.
All right, well, you know that's going to be a show. I already got my camping spot reserved. I had to talk to the Godfather on that one.
That's right.
So, yeah, so save me a spot, man. I got to work that day. I don't know how early I'm getting off, so I got to work that day and that night, and then the following day. So,
There you go.
it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So
Did you,
BT is, and I was asked, and I hope I'm right. If I'm wrong, tell me right now. Do y'all have any races left scheduled for this year?
Yeah. All we have is no more races. We having the banquet.
Right.
Series
I talked to Red about that last week. Red, I appreciate you coming up to the tower. I apologize. I was just a little bit busy.
Yeah.
Oh,
But,
I think the way we're gonna do that, we're gonna have like a test and tune. Anybody wants to come?
So anybody can come. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not bringing a truck. I ain't running my truck. But
Yeah.
I'd like to come just sit in on. Or it depends on when it is, because I picked up a winter series about 2 days ago, so I may not be as bored in the wintertime as I thought I was going to be.
That's good. That's good, I guess.
So, yeah, that's a good way to answer it. That's good, I guess.
Yeah. But
What the heck? Stay busy.
Did you check out the tree we sent up to Dave? Have you seen that yet?
No, I have not. You got it online?
No, I'm talking about we up there at y'all's race.
No, I just got here. Literally talked to those. I talked to Matt and Robert for about 5 minutes, and they didn't know. They knew less than I did about trying to get this thing set up, which I promise you was very, very small. And and they went and hauled rear end and to go get the lights set up. So no, I have not seen it yet, but I'm sure I'll see it before I leave here. So I didn't even know you'd picked it up.
Yeah, Daddy went up there, and I think they set it up. They might have did a test run or something. I don't know. But,
Cool.
Just
cool. That's and I appreciate that very much, and I know Matt does and Robert. That's but I'm sure I've heard. Well, y'all got a flat track. I mean, you know how that goes. And y'all went up to North Carolina. You saw those guys running heads up. And I understand. Do I understand correctly? They got a big race coming up in February in North Carolina.
I know they got one in November and one in December.
Okay.
Exactly the same day as Tony's is the 4th.
They haven't
November 4th. Okay. Yeah, I definitely won't make that.
paying out like $14,000 in purses.
Okay.
Just in the dirt drag.
Dirt track, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely won't make that. I'll be at Orangeburg for that one, for the big finale over there.
Extravaganza.
Yeah, freestyle and heck, Rhett, man, that's 2 weeks before Twitties. You may have to have your truck ready to go and just, you got to break it in. That'd be a good. I mean, you don't have to go wide open.
Yeah, he don't need to freestyle it 2 weeks before.
You ain't got to go wide open. You just need to make sure everything's tight and right.
You trying to give Cassidy a heart attack.
Listen, if you haven't given Cassidy a heart attack, he got to worry about me.
Yeah, he's good to go, huh?
That's
Dang.
I'm hoping we can make it. We was coming to Tyndall last weekend, but we tried to make a little test hit to make sure everything's working, and it wasn't working.
Uh-oh. Well,
transfer case up again.
Really?
Took the work right out of it.
Dead gum. Well, if it ain't right, don't that's what gets me, man. Guys will come up to the starting line knowing this stuff ain't right. Dude, please. Like I said, we don't like carnage. I get the fact you want to race, but doggone, don't do this. And sure enough, 15 feet out, boom.
If mine ain't running right, she ain't coming.
I don't blame you.
They
I
just
don't blame
won't, and they stand on it. Bop, bop, bop,
Oh,
bop,
yeah.
bop.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going, what are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah. It's, I don't know. I get it. You get behind the wheel, and I swear I get it.
Oh, yeah.
We'll destroy everything to make Dave excited.
You ain't putting all that on me. I mean,
You're the
You're gonna let Dave hold that one.
no, Bo, you sound like some past relationships I had trying to put all this on me. God, dog, I don't need all that. But I mean, we're blessed. Everybody go support the tracks, that we've got right here. I really, really appreciate. I tell y'all this every time. I so appreciate y'all having me on this show. I flipping love this show. When I can't catch this show live, I was doing something last week. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, yeah, I think it was last week or week before last. I was catching up with a friend of mine who used to mud bog flipping 45 years ago, and so I wasn't going to have the phone going on at the restaurant, but I caught it the next day, and I normally send y'all messages after I get to catch it and stuff like that. But man, I love what y'all doing with this thing. Y'all will be not that you're not now, but man, when everybody's just absolutely going crazy in the wintertime and don't have anything, to reference or go over anything, this is definitely the place to be. Normally it's every Wednesday night at 7:00, but this week it was Thursday, which actually worked out pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Sir, we love having you. We'd love to have you.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it big time. But
Yeah.
so BT, when you gonna have your truck ready?
It's ready now, man. We got the transmission back this morning. When I got off work, it was already in, all up, and ready to go.
Oh man, you're doing good. That must have been a dad job.
Yeah, I got a good crew. They can't stand.
You gotta have that, man. You don't do it by yourself.
They can say what they want to, but man, they love it, and they.
Oh yeah. I get it. I totally get it. Totally get it.
He's done been to the track with Matt and them, and with the timer and everything, and put the truck back together. And
oh, he's living the life then.
Oh yeah, it's
living the dream, as they call it.
Yeah, I guess you can call it that. Well, how about? Go ahead.
I was trying to remember. Was it this weekend? Somebody up in Virginia was going to be racing, and they canceled that race.
I think is that Hidden Valley? Rhett's back. What's up, Rhett? The Hidden Valley or something?
I'm not sure, but they unfortunately had to cancel, or they postponed it. They didn't cancel it. They postponed it until the 28th, but that was up in Virginia. I'm not sure if they must have got more rain than what we did. I'm not 100% sure, but I didn't know anyone around here that may be going up, or certainly this goes worldwide and stuff like that. So
yeah,
just trying to pass along as much mud racing information as I can. So
Shelly's wanting to know about the gate fees for this weekend. So if you want to hit us up with that again, Dave. I think it's $40. What did you say? $40?
I think it's 40 for both days, and I think it's 40 for both days. I think it's 30 for one. Wait, you mean Shelly's on here?
Yeah, she's on here. That's the vacation gal.
Yeah, I just want to know. I didn't hear about any, body not making it off of the ship. With that Trucks Gone Wild crew. I watched some of that again. I didn't get to see it last night. I watched it today, so I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if there was anybody who didn't make it. So I'm glad to hear she made it all right.
She made it off.
Easy for me to laugh, but it looked like they had a good time, and I feel quite sure I'll be talking to Matt Steele about that at Trucks Gone Wild. They've got a new ship, brand new ship that they're going to be on for next year, and they're going to the Bahamas. So,
to the Bahamas.
So, we're going to 4-day trip to the Bahamas. So, but it looked like everybody had some good pictures. But in answer to Shelly's questions, I think it's 40 days for two and 30 days for one. But I'll be honest with you, and I know I should know it. I as a co-promoter, I should know it. And I've had my hands on so daggone much stuff. I'm not 100% sure, but it's on that video. I hate to reference send everybody to the video, but I definitely going to send you there if I don't know, because I don't want to tell you something wrong in regards to that. Did I talk too long and we lost Rhett?
No, man. Yeah, I don't know what he's trying to come. Him and Tony's trying to get on, but I don't know what they got going on.
I can't say anything. I didn't think I was going to be able to get on, so I can't say anything. But
he's got it on here $40 for all week.
Okay.
It don't say. Right. It don't say one night, but or whatever. But it's $40 for Saturday and Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, but it's going to be good. I think we've got a few camping spots left. We've got we actually built something for. We've now got a covered place for you to eat whenever you go to get the good Kirby food. We've got a covered place where you can sit down and eat and relax. And hello there, Mr. Tony. How are you doing, sir?
How are y'all today?
John, what's going on?
I'm doing good. Telling everybody about what all you had going on.
With your
I've been trying to get on.
That looks good. I was showing them pictures on here. Yeah.
And we I just finished up a KW.
I don't think so.
Go ahead, Tony. You look tired.
I'm sorry. Sorry, guys.
Oh, I am. I had enough for the day. I'm done. We just finished up a KW and trying to get everything. We ain't even unloaded the snowman from Tyndall, and we got to have it ready to run by tomorrow night. So,
well, if anybody can do it,
yes, sir. Y'all get it. Are y'all gonna do some body work on that thing? Or y'all just gonna let it eat?
Well, when we got
body work,
when we got back to the house,
I like it without the fender.
When we got back to the house, we realized that the driver's side fenders broke too. So both of them are off of it now, and I don't want to leave them in y'all's pits.
I think it gives it character. I like that.
Well, I got to put something on there over the tire, a fender, so I don't have no protesting.
Walmart
crying.
sells bolt fenders.
I got some.
Yep. Hey, I'm good with it.
And it ought to look cool. Just don't stand behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Well, that would be the same. That'd be the case at any time.
Yeah.
Oh goodness, he blanked off and Rick, come on.
Rick,
Dang, I kicked Tony off. What happened?
You kicked Tony off. Come on back on, Tony. You kicked you off.
I'm sure he'll be right back.
That's pretty. Yeah, I think the fender deal. I like the truck without the fenders. I don't see where the fenders is a big deal. Just strap them in the back if Tony can hear me.
yeah.
Hey, you running at 20s without a bed. It don't matter.
Tony, he kicked you off. Let me get you back on here. Give me a second. Let me set this thing up here a little better. There we go.
Rick, that wasn't nice.
That was cold.
Yeah, seriously. Tony, help me out. I had put something on the promo for this show, but I didn't go into detail because I didn't want it to be so lengthy. But I know there was track work that was done at Orangeburg Mud Bog. What all was it that was done getting prepared for the November 4th race? And my apologies, BT. I just kind of like took over the interview.
Hey, you got it, brother. Go ahead, man. We might have to hire you up for publicity reasons.
Well, we went in and we moved the flat track to the center of the track, and then we put 2 jump lanes in it. Because the last time the 1 ton the mega guys were saying they wanted more jumps and stuff, so we put more jumps in it. And we're gonna do kind of like a 4-way paper clip instead of the DOT trucks are gonna run the paper clip down the flat track, come around, hit your mud hole on the left, come back around, and finish up on the other side.
No jump.
No jumps for the DOTs.
All right, good deal.
The 1 tons of megas are going. The 1 tons of megas, I've sat down and figured it out. They're going to hit both mud pits and both jump lanes. So it ought to be pretty interesting. If I can get the equipment there, I'm going to build the jumps up bigger for the freestyle. So if I got the equipment on hand, I'll build it. We'll get Brian and them to get the jumps bigger. If not, we'll just have to run what we got. But the jumps are big enough that you can get air on it. I don't want them too big where they hurt themselves trying to send it too hard.
No, but if you're gonna do a freestyle, that also could come in play for freestyle. I mean, that'd be something really that may set some people apart, quite frankly.
Yeah. Well, I thought about getting an R1 ton and doing the freestyle, but I don't know how that's gonna go because Jeffrey liable to not turn out well because I've been known to go upside down and turn it back over, stuff like that.
No, not you.
And it's running a little bit faster now than what it was then. So
yeah, that 1 ton strolling.
Put the juice on it for the freestyle.
Oh dear God,
Put the juice on it for the freestyle.
Yeah.
I've been contemplating on it, BT, but I have just about taught myself how to put nitrous on it.
Yeah.
Was it because of what you saw Saturday night?
It actually was.
I told y'all.
The truck is fast, and
yeah, oh
and
yeah, 100%. Yeah,
I hate to say it was. It's these things are fast. I mean, it don't matter what truck you got. You got a DOT truck, 1 ton megas. I mean, our average wheel speed on some of these trucks are 80 to 100 mile an hour. Yeah. Well, if your ground speed and your wheel speed catch up with each other, you're rolling. And I've thought about putting a shot on it, but I've got another motor, a bigger motor, to go in it. It's a 5.0. It's a 4.6 stroke to a 5.0, and we've got a set of MMR heads for it and cams. So I mean, I can add all the time 250 horsepower versus on the button horsepower.
There you go.
Well, listen, they finally got finished with the lights, and Tony, I'm not trying to interrupt, but I want to get some questions answered. I'm going to turn this over to Matt real quick. So they had some questions as far as track and admission fee. Admission fee. Well, you got to squat down.
The looks.
Why is there two of me on here?
Because I look twice as good. You look twice as ugly.
Yeah, the views is going down right now. What's up, man? How you, buddy?
What's going on, man? Thank y'all. How y'all doing?
Good.
So what's the questions?
We got some
DOT. We got to come and run Friday night, right?
Friday
Make top
night.
8, then you run Saturday if you're fast enough, right?
Correct.
Yeah, what time does it start?
7 o'clock.
Okay, that'll give me
Right.
enough time.
Drivers meeting 6:30.
Awesome.
Tony, by the way, send me Jeffrey's number. I got to call and ask him a question.
All right, I'll send it to him.
I thought I had it, but I don't. Please.
And also, they was thinking about admission to getting in. Was it Friday night and Saturday night?
Yeah, so Friday and Saturday is $40 for the 2 days, and Saturday is 30.
10-4. There you go.
Yep, kids 8 and under free.
Nice.
I'm glad even my 16-year-olds ate tomorrow.
That's right.
Hey, do y'all get asked a whole lot? When does your race end?
Yeah.
I've asked that before,
I got a perfect answer for it.
Yep.
Who knows?
Whenever Dave Renfro says, "God bless y'all, we'll see you at the races."
There you
Yeah.
go. When it's done.
Dave will let you know when it's over.
Right on.
Hey, so man, I want to hit the entry fees and all up for tomorrow night. We ain't covered that.
So everything's $100 other than streets 50. I don't know, I haven't really had anybody say about unlimited who's coming for that. So they show up, we'll figure that out. I'm not real sure, so that's kind of one of them up in the air.
See how happy, sorry to interrupt you, see how happy Tony looks under you?
Tony always looks happy. Are you kidding me? That's the most cheerful person I've ever met in my life.
Hey, today has been today. I will tell y'all, I had a conversation this morning to set the tone of my day. And that's all I'm going to tell you. And my day has been one of them days that if the right person would have walked up, y'all probably wouldn't have seen me for a little bit. But I've just had one of those days that I'm just glad I don't have a race this weekend.
Excuse my hair, I'm trying to do a Tony here. Tony got in truck one time. I was talking to him. He got in a truck and he takes his hat off and he runs his hand through his hair, pulls a cigarette out. I was like, "How's your day been?" "You don't want to know. You don't want to know. Been one of those days." So, smile, boys. Be all right.
Right now, it's actually got grease in it from a big truck, so that's why my hair is staying where it's at.
Right.
I'm gonna go home and get the bottle of Dawn and take a shower.
Yeah.
Bottle of Dawn.
That's bad.
Oh, that's kind of greasy.
Yeah. So
It
BT,
actually works.
BT, just let you know, Terry and Shaky come out today, showed us the light stuff. We got that. So they're going to be here Saturday morning, set it up. I greatly appreciate y'all doing that for us. That's
Anytime,
huge, man. That's awesome. So much kudos to y'all for that.
We'll have some for sale if anybody needs them. Pretty cheap.
I got you.
I
don't like-
manufactured.
Throw that
That's
out
right.
there. Huh?
No doubt. They work like they're supposed to. Build them up and sell them.
You couldn't beat these freezes up of Tony. These shots of Tony freezing up.
What is that?
That's good stuff.
You're froze up right now. Take a hit of your cigarette.
It
It's
keeps freezing.
priceless.
And I didn't, BT, I didn't know they were wireless.
Yeah, man.
So-
Hey, boy, it's 2023, dog. Come on, man.
I know. I'm still behind time, so I'm still trying to figure out how to work a cell phone.
You
So.
should have seen the length of extension cord he was trying to find.
Now, see, I was telling Daddy something else. The way we can work that thing, we spread them out wide enough, when you turn it on, if we switch, once they leave, we switch it back on. The red light, when they break the first beam on the red light, it'll be the wind light.
Right. That's right.
It'll work-
And he
it'll work
actually
the same
talked.
way.
He talked about that today, didn't he, Robert?
Yeah, but it wasn't gonna work the way we got the track set up.
Yeah, because you're actually running back a couple turns, and because it's basically a paper clip, 2 paper clips in one track. So
But it might it might work for the
Tony's
DOT,
smiling. Y'all see Tony smiling right in that clip.
I think his wife wants a picture of that.
Y'all got jokes.
Oh, that's funny.
Y'all got jokes today.
You should
Well, I'm
see
glad.
Hey, from what you're saying, this has got to be the best part of your day, man.
You right, it is. It is. I would honestly give y'all that. It is the best part. But the only other part be walking in the house. Other than that, that is about the best part.
Right.
We're glad we could have you.
You got Robert up there with you too, Matt. He's up there
Yeah,
too.
Robert's right here. He's right there.
All the way from Louisiana. We in South Carolina ready to rock. Y'all better be here tomorrow night.
Oh, we'll
They'll
be
be
there.
there stacked up, hopefully. Playing, get in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Red,
So-
how's your truck coming?
It's coming. It's right here behind me. See it? Hopefully, a couple more weeks.
I got you.
It's close. We can
Yeah.
get all the parts
You
here.
do know in a couple more weeks, the season's gonna end, right?
I know. Doesn't that suck?
We're gonna start flat track racing, top secret outlaw style.
Yeah, we're gonna do some cornfield racing. Or
That's what we're
something.
doing. Call outs.
What y'all gonna do? Just ride along, pick a cornfield or a cotton field and run in?
Just sing. it.
Yeah.
Can y'all imagine how sad and how bad it's going to be to put up with Rhett if they finish that truck and there's not one race to go on for like another 6 or 7 weeks, and he's got to sit there and look at it.
I feel
I'm
sorry
gonna
for
call
Logan.
somebody out. That happens. I'm gonna show up at somebody's house ready to race.
Get that fix in there.
Right.
So Matt, you want if some unlimited fellas is coming, you want them
Yeah.
to run that Friday night or Saturday? They show up Saturday.
It's on the itinerary for tomorrow night.
Friday
It's
night.
for
Okay.
it's for Friday night, and the reason why we're doing that is because when we redid the pits after the last race, we actually took a pole and grabbed it with the thumb and a traco and swept the track. So all the ruts are out of it. You know, it's flat. So all I've got to do since we got this 2.5 inches of rain here last night, we're gonna pump the pits out tomorrow. So they're flat. So we wanted to run them first, so they would have a nice mud hole to run in.
Yep, and your whole place is
Good
nice
deal.
and high and dry, so nobody.
Uh,
Right? Parking and all, isn't it?
yeah, parking lots. Yeah, all that's good, but we don't have no problem with dust control or having to run a water truck or any of that this weekend. So it's the whole place is a mud hole, basically. You know, it's good. It's groomed like it's supposed to be, but yeah, it's gonna be a muddy good time. So
I don't think you have to worry about much dust.
Mindy
no.
just threw down the full itinerary on
Yeah,
the
she got the
comments.
full itinerary on there.
Everybody,
Did she throw it on there?
She
Go
got
ahead,
it.
Minnie.
Post it
She
up.
is
there.
right on.
Somebody's getting on it.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen, y'all remember Ridgeville Mud Bog?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
vaguely.
Buddy
Yep.
Triggers would get up on a back of on a bulldozer, and he'd tell you, "You don't like mud? It says mud. It says Ridgeville Mud Bog right there. As you came in, you're at the wrong place."
Amen. That's what I agree.
That's
Right
right.
on.
They
Yeah.
went mud this weekend. I love mud.
Yeah, we got mud. So, but we
And
laid me and
bathrooms,
Robert laid
right?
Do what?
What's that?
Bathrooms too, right?
Yeah,
Those
bathroom.
Permanent
Some
bathrooms and
freaking,
showers.
like, real bathrooms. Like that's a major selling point for the women. That is
Yeah, yeah.
over,
Bathroom, showers, Tommy's concessions. Yeah, we got it. T-shirts. You get dirty, you get muddy, you get wet. We can put you in clothes as well.
Amen.
That's right.
We got somebody
See
asking
me
about a
home clean.
wash down area. You got a wash down area, Matt?
Well, we not really, but we got something we can use. So
We'll
we're
help you
working on a real wash down area for next year. But we do have a place that we need to hose off. I don't want you spit shining by no means, you know, but not the big stuff off. We're good with that.
Heck yeah. It's
Yeah.
gonna be an awesome time.
Yeah.
I just need to find a rental truck. Is my only problem.
Well,
I don't know
Blaine
if
was
that-
looking for somebody to bring his truck.
Well, I'm
There you
about
go,
to
call
call
him.
him.
He seriously was.
And he's serious.
He was serious about
Yeah.
that.
I'm gonna call
Yep.
him. Tell him I let
Give
him
him-
eat.
Give him a call.
We know that.
You can't do anything that Riggs hasn't already done.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's a
probably
fact.
not. Maybe not.
Right.
Well, I tell you, we got the whole crew on there. We got Robert, Matt, Dave, and all us on here. Y'all want to go ahead and pick some winners for the classes this weekend?
Whoever's the fastest.
Hey, that's a fact. But you got to pick something. You got to put your money where your mouth is. How we saying?
Whoever's the most consistent.
Somebody's
I
got to
tell
pick.
you what. I tell you what. If Rhett gets in one of Blaine's trucks, I'll go with Rhett.
So we're
Dang,
starting off with a
confident.
small tire class. They're taking red all the way.
Heck yeah.
I'll go with that because his stuff's running.
I got to pick for DOT.
I mean,
I got
Come
to
on
pick for
in there.
DOT.
This
They
is
got a
small
man
tire
coming.
now.
Hey, look, I don't know what tire he's running. I can't remember which one he's bringing.
small.
Small?
I'm very sure he's coming.
Okay. I'll pick Jamie Spillers from Louisiana.
Oh my God, he's bringing that truck too.
Monty Oak is on the way. The horns is ready to go up. Something, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I didn't
And
know he was coming.
I got my pick for big tire.
You got to pick a small tire first, man. We're going around. You got to pick them all.
I thought
Pick
it
them
was just
all.
one person. I don't.
We do each class. We do every class. We try to get a pick. It's kind of like, you know how they got that game day on ESPN every Saturday? That's what we kind of do. Everybody's got a pick.
You bringing your truck?
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh. What is it? Hopefully stuff. I mean, we're not wishing upon a store, are we?
No, some people got job. I got like a job.
Look,
it's kind of
you call the boss in the morning, tell him you're sick. If he asks you what's wrong, tell you I ain't got no mud in my blood. It's time to get going.
Oh, they'll probably agree with that. They'll probably know what the deal is.
Hey,
Yeah.
Well, then get on here. What you waiting on?
I say it's
I'll drive down with
99.9% she'll be there.
Yeah. Well, y'all just got a transfer case back in, didn't you?
It was in when I got home, is all I can tell you.
I got you. Right.
I think he's lying to it. He ain't got no yard pass.
You got a yard pass.
Hey, that might be. You don't never know. All right, man. You got to make your pick. Make your pick. Come on.
You got to pick small tire.
Small tire. We're going with small tire.
It might be cold. It's cold outside right now.
And the bad thing about it, this
dropping.
is a night race, so that purple truck might get them pictures snuck again.
Snowman might freeze these suckers over this weekend.
BT, I'll take you. I'll take you on that small tire. I mean, that's
rough on
that's
the
the baddest
time,
small
bro.
block tire truck in the state, ain't it?
Yeah, as long as we straight line mud bog, that's the baddest.
it's always straight line.
I was about to say. Hold on a minute.
We got
Long as we-
stipulations now.
Hey, as long as we mud bogging, that's the
I got you.
baddest
Okay.
small tire truck in the country, not the state, the country.
Oh, the country.
Dang.
Okay.
That's what we say.
We mud bogging, so you better bring it.
So they can come get it. All right, Dave, make your pick. I got my pick ready.
I small tire. I mean, I chose Rhett if he gets a hold
you
of
took
plane.
red. All right. So Tony, what you going with? The Snowman? Is the
No,
running?
Snowman's running big tire.
That's my pick right there for big tire.
So what's your small tire pick?
It's either gonna be Dave or BB.
Oh God, I forgot about Dave.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, both of them. Yeah.
I guess Rhett walked off, so he ain't gonna take a pick. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with the home.
Oh, he made a phone call to get a truck. That's what he's doing. He's on the phone.
he's getting the truck. There you go. He's getting the truck.
Curtis, give me your phone. Let me call somebody.
Yeah. You know my pick. I've always got to go with the hometown boy. Now let's go to the what we running. Is it big tire or medium tire?
37 to
No.
44.
Yeah, big tire.
37, big tire. Pick your big tire. Who you got, Robert?
I'm gonna go with Mr. Tony because I think he's gonna be the man in that class. I really do.
All right. They got a Tony. Go ahead, Matt.
Cole Hudson.
Oh, he's
Moonshine.
number two.
Oh,
Oh,
get a race Cole? All right.
Yeah.
Tony like that.
He got if he makes it through the DOTs, he's gonna run 1 ton also.
If he can make the turn, he's outmotored me. I can tell you that.
Right.
He's
The
got
turns animal there.
If he can make the turn, he's got me on motor.
Oh.
Well, that
I'll
means you
tell
got
you
to
that.
drive, man.
I mean, you got to
Yeah.
drive, right?
Get up on that wheel.
So who you going with, Dave?
God,
I know another one.
I don't know who.
Walker Locks right.
Oh yeah, I
Who?
forgot about him.
Tommy Walker with Andrew Locks.
Yeah, Tommy Walker's coming.
Andrew
Yeah,
Locks
he's got
running big
Damn,
tire.
come. That's hard. That's hard choice there.
He's got more motor than I got too.
There are 4 or 5 trucks in that class that should be good.
I
But hey, here's the thing: you got to make rounds.
You
Hey,
gotta get that.
hey,
you
y'all
gotta
know
get
that.
that 8 first. You got to get that top 8 first.
That's right. That's
Gotta
right.
get 8.
Yep.
Y'all know that's Snowman an Iron Man. It just keeps running.
I know that. It's been tested and proven.
All right, there's one more thing nobody's even talking about here in this whole thing. We set the track up today, and me and Matt both agreed to this. This is a driver's track.
Yep.
I don't think horsepower is going to be the best friend to you if you can't drive it.
Yep.
We have made it where it's a driver's track for one reason. We want to put on a show for the fans.
Yep.
who's driving the Snowman?
I
Big
am.
time. I go with that. Especially you going fenderless.
Mhm.
Fitness.
Hey, and I'm actually I'm hoping I'm gonna have high gear this time because last weekend at Nintendo, all we had was low gear.
Now's a good time to tell me after I just picked you.
Hey, I'll pull the chip out and turn it. It don't matter.
Let it eat. It's the reunion.
Is Corey coming? Is Corey gonna be there this weekend, Tony? You know?
No, he's not gonna be able to make it. He's been trying, but he wasn't able to get off work.
Yeah, that's what he told me last
Corey
weekend.
Therian can't make it.
No,
Yeah.
because if not, I'd pick Corey over me.
That was gonna be my pick. So I gotta make a pick. Go ahead, Red. I'm thinking. Who you want, Red and Big Tire?
Big Tire. I'm gonna pick Snowman because it's been on a roll.
I don't know why y'all keep doing this because I know what's gonna happen now.
Hey, I'm gonna pick.
Tony, we just like seeing you smile, man.
I got a question. Does Tony drive better mad or just?
No, I'll be honest with you. When I get in the truck, if y'all ever see me get in the truck and I'm just relaxed and just nothing bothering me at all, and I just get in there to go have a good time, that's when I drive better.
Yep.
No pressure.
I mean, I don't care. Like when we went to Twitty's, I told him, I said, look, I'm going to have a good time. If I win, I win. If I don't, I don't. As long as the drive's on the trailer, I don't really care. And when I get in the truck and I'm relaxed and you see me in a good mood, just, just happy. Oh, it's on then.
We're gonna leave it get dark.
I'm gonna pick the ice cream buying man with the secret rig.
Who?
You should have been watching the show earlier, Dave. You missed out.
I was trying to get on the show.
The secret man.
Cassie talking about some secret truck or
some kind of secret truck Cassie's bringing.
He's coming to race everybody.
Oh, I got you.
I was trying to get on the show.
I had to make money to fix these trucks so I could go racing. That's what I had to do.
Cassidy's tired of seeing Rhett done gone out and took his truck, and now he broke his truck and built another truck. He went and got him another truck.
Yeah, nothing left. I don't know what happened.
Now we go to the 1 tons. Who y'all got for the 1 tons?
Ooh.
All right, well, I'll pick first on 1 tons, and I don't know a lot of them, but I do know this one, and I got to pick him because if I don't, he's going to eat me alive. Johnny Falk Sr. Hitman.
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 That's a bad one.
I'm going to tell you what, for me, I mean, William McCarn, like I said, I think he's undefeated at Tyndall Farms, and I think the absolute world of Jeff Brown Engineering. That dead gum 1 ton that the Hares got had me holding my breath last weekend. And if they keep that thing straight, dead gum. I mean, that I got to go with that one.
There you go.
Like who's driving? Tony, I know you're not driving. Jeff driving?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I go with Jeff.
He's getting, unfortunately, he's getting more comfortable in the truck.
Unfortunately.
And I know what that means when he starts getting comfortable.
Yeah.
He's going to turn it loose. Because at Tyndall's, he didn't run trans brake. Yeah. And we got a bigger pulley to put on. He keeps trying to talk me into doing it, and I don't want to put it on there.
Whenever he came off that turn, and a lot of guys that were doing this last week at Tyndall Farms, when they make it through the turn, I mean, they still a lot of other than Tyler Mathias. Tyler Mathias has got that turn down pat. I don't know of anybody that runs that turn like Tyler. But whenever everybody got through that turn, it was straight leg, hammer down, and hang on. And Jeffrey was flying and finished second, but he had to have lost time either in the turn or at the start because, I mean, don't get me wrong, McCarn did one of the best jobs of driving I've seen him do in a long time, but from the barn side, tower side, half that pit right there, Jeffrey was flying. I mean, he was cooking.
William drove his truck. I mean, he just did. And I went back and watched Jeffrey's videos, and about 3/4 of the front pit he let off and drifted into the corner and just rolled, and then rolled back through on the throttle on the backside. And I mean, he could have picked up a lot of time, but I would rather him finish the race instead of roll it over. So
I can tell you what won the race for William. I found out after the race. Y'all saw Harry Hogg was in his ear before he ran. Jeff Brown went and gotten Williams' ear and said, "Listen, I put a special set of tires on
Oh,
there.
good
You can
Lord.
drive that truck.
Try
You-
that thing.
He pulled
You
some
want to
days
drive
and
it?
thunder on him, huh?
Hey, who can argue with the results?"
Yeah.
Matt said,
Yeah.
some of that too. That's William. I'm not gonna say fear, but William had a bad crash last
He
year.
did.
Yep.
I told him the
He's
same
over
thing.
it
That's exactly
now.
right.
He's
That's exactly
driving
right. And that was at
back like-
Orangeburg.
That's right. He's back on it, not giving
Right,
a hoot. Driving.
Yeah.
right. He was on it.
Yeah, I told him when I talked to him Sunday, I said, man, I was like, look, I was like, you good job on your win. Congratulations. I said, you're back to where you were before the crash. I said, I'm happy to see it.
Yeah, he was driving. I mean, he did a good job.
Yep. Yep. So
How about
I'm taking,
the
I'm taking
mega-
Taz. That's my pick. I'm taking Taz on the 1 ton.
taking Taz? I'm gonna take Tyler. Tyler's on a roll right now with thighs.
Tyler rolling.
I'll go with that.
I'm gonna take my boy Wayne. I'm gonna take Taylor.
There you go.
Well, he's defending winner.
So I mean, his Gibbo, you know what, went out the window at the last race,
Yeah.
and he was tired of them paper plates and stuff, so he went for it. Now I gotta, if I can get the shocks right with a couple of spring changes, I gotta make tomorrow evening before the race. And I mean, the truck ran good down there at Tyndall's and felt good in the turns. It just need a little stiffen the spring
Wait a
up a
minute,
little
wait a
bit.
minute, wait a minute.
So,
Did it feel so good in the turns that you had to take a second turn?
yeah,
Yeah, he did it,
I
don't
made
he?
a happy laugh.
Well, see, that's what I didn't want Jeffrey to do. I was like, don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey, it didn't flip over, so
That's
I knew it
right,
was stable.
that's right.
So,
Yeah.
right,
You know,
right.
the problem-
That was good.
The problem
Tested the
is,
water.
you got Taz, you got Wayne, you got Jeffrey, you got Tyler
Tyler.
Mathias. You got a lot of heavy hitters in that 1 ton class.
Shoot, the Falks.
We-
You got a bunch of out of town guys that are
Yeah.
coming in.
Yeah.
We're not used to
Hugh
race
Williams
shows.
is coming.
Yep,
Bob
you'll be here.
Carter's coming.
Hey,
And Bob's finally got his. Bob's finally got his running.
Where'd BT go?
How we
I don't
lose
know.
him? That means the show ends. We're still on. I think.
No. You guys have been out of school way too long. When the teacher's gone, it's on now.
How about that?
There are no rules.
There's no rules.
But
Yeah.
you know, the 1 ton class is very, very competitive. You know, it's
The
like
1
that small block class in the DOT series. I mean, it's very, very competitive.
That
And
1 ton class we got going on.
and I mean, some of them trucks are just flat impressive for what they
Right.
are and what they do and what they got. I mean, they work.
Yeah.
It's like Tyler Mathias. Tyler Mathias' Rangers got a stock 351 Windsor. I mean,
And
it's
He's
nothing
driving the
special.
daylights out of that thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And Hughes got his running good.
yeah, he does.
And basically Hughes getting tuned up for Mississippi.
That's right. That's gonna
Like
be
Mr. Bob's truck. Mr. Bob's truck was running real good last time I seen it too.
He finally got that thing running. He had more dead gum problems, and he just flat out, that man loves to race. And I was so glad to finally get to see him get all that worked out.
Yeah, that sounds like a shot to load up.
The gig class. Now we go to the killers, the show attraction for this weekend. The SMO trucks, correct? The 2 ton, 2.5 ton mega trucks. Who you picking? Come on, Robert, Matt, what you got? Who you got? Y'all the
Yeah,
special team.
y'all go
All right.
first.
Robert said he's out on this one.
I don't want to pick on this one, but I'm going to say this.
Well, sounds
All right.
like you're picking.
No, I'm not picking. It's going to depend on a lot. Every time we come to South Carolina and we come to the home track, there's one man that gets up on the wheel for some reason and
Uh-oh.
drives like he stole it and don't give a care. If that man shows up, if he shows up Saturday night, everybody better hold on because it's going to be a different show.
because it's slime time.
It's slime time, and the body's supposed to be coming off so he can make sure he goes out here and does what he's supposed to do.
That's right.
So I'm not picking because if my pick was, it'd be about 3 of them right now. So I'm not going to pick. But if one shows up like he's supposed to, there's going to be a big, big challenge out there. That's all I can tell y'all.
Yep.
You go
Nah.
next.
I'm
I
picking
don't
that.
pick, man.
I don't.
All day long.
It's hard for me to pick against the competitor at that point because I out of my side because that's Robert's end of it, you know. So
Mhm.
I don't know.
We have to do like ESPN
Pick
games.
yourself.
Y'all can't pick
Confidence,
because y'all
right?
y'all announcing the race. You can't pick. You ain't got to pick. You calling the race, so you can't get a pick.
Right.
I ain't got nothing to do with the winner. I can call. Hell, we're already 2 or 3 classes into this now. You're gonna say
Yeah,
something like that?
Yeah, now you just say something.
I'm trying to give him,
now, right?
I'm trying to give him an out here. I'm trying to give him an out. Come on,
You're late though.
Matt. You got to man up and say, "It's my track. I'm winning. I'm taking Matt."
I'm a man.
All
But
the
I'm
way.
not that guy.
I'm a man.
I've
Gotta
never
be.
been that
Gotta
guy.
be.
I'm a man. I'm pick somebody. I'm gonna get in trouble for it, but I'm gonna pick somebody.
Who you got?
Kamikaze Scott Switt.
That's
Yep.
That's
That's a
yeah.
good pick.
That's a good one.
And
That's a good
I'm like Scott or Jonathan Parham.
If Parham comes and
Parham.
does this consistency like he always
Right.
does, it's hard to beat him because he's
Yep.
consistent every lap within a 1/10 of a second every lap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's good at that
he's consistent.
5-round stuff.
Right.
If I gotta choose a wild card, I'm gonna go Zach Keesler.
There you go. That's a good one.
I mean, look at Casey's new truck.
And
I mean,
Casey's new truck. Casey won at Tyndall Farms. Yeah.
And Casey's
Yep.
getting comfortable in the new truck.
And that, did y'all see that suspension working on the last half of the barn side? That was
Mhm.
getting kind of rough, and that suspension was working. I mean,
That thing is nasty.
it's and I'll go Zach, but there is so many. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Casey, and
It's a hard pick.
we just chose both naturally aspirated and blown. I mean,
and nitrous.
and yeah, I mean it's you got to come Friday and Saturday night and find out for yourself. Because I'm gonna be too busy. I'm gonna be too busy to go live.
Yeah. A lot going on.
Hey, Rhett, somebody commented on here said you got a ride if you want it, brother.
Hot dang.
Who commented?
Cassidy said Rhett has a ride if
Maybe
you
I
want
get to drive the Puff Puff Pass. He's called
the
it.
Puff Puff Pass. That's the new.
I can't see the comments. People have been. I know somebody's been messaging me on here, and I'm sorry, y'all. I can't see them, or I'm worried about losing the feed. So
Yeah, I can't see him either.
Well,
Puff Puff Pass.
I hate to do it, but I've got to get out of here. I've got to get someone back home, and I got to get home to my kids and the wife and that kind of stuff. So I got to get
Amen,
from the
brother.
track. So
Hey, we'll see you this weekend.
yeah, we appreciate everything.
buddy.
Thank y'all. Keep doing
Thank
what
y'all,
you're doing. I enjoy it.
thank y'all seriously for everything. Absolutely love the show, man. Y'all please keep this show up. I mean,
Hey,
it is absolutely awesome.
Hey, thanks for
Dave,
coming
did
on.
you
We
hit up
appreciate it,
the
fellas.
You said you hit up Orangeburg earlier.
Yep, I did.
Yeah.
I told him about we were going to be doing a video here before long. We're working on stuff to make things real easy. And I hope this video makes it way up north. That they can come run the 4th and leave their vehicles, and it'll be secure. And that way they won't have to drag the trucks up and down the road if they want to also run Twitty City on the 18th.
Yeah, we got to wash down and everything too. We can clean them up and everything like that.
So we'll go into some more detail on that one for sure.
We'll have a show on that too.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
get them on here and get all that.
Yeah, bro.
Do a double
Get the
header.
word
Orangeburg
spread out.
Final.
All right, I got to get out of here. Thank
Hey,
y'all.
Thanks, Matt. See you.
Yes,
All
sir.
right,
y'all.
y'all.
We'll see you this weekend,
Thanks,
buddy.
guys.
Good.
Be safe.
Yes, sir. Thank
Man,
y'all.
thank you.
Appreciate it.
Man, I
Thank
still
you.
got to put the fenders on the snowman.
All right, Denver.
I don't want nobody to protest me because I ain't got no fenders.
Hey, just strap them in the back. They ain't say you got to be on.
No.
We'll have no problem
Here we
unless
go
you
with
win.
them. Here we go with them gray areas.
Mhm.
I'm with you.
Hey, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all good
Hey,
luck.
thank
man.
y'all for everything.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Appreciate
buddy.
all y'all. Y'all take care.
Yeah,
Enjoy
have a
it.
good one.
Bye, man.
Mm.
So-
Always good to have them on here.
Yes, sir. Good deal. What's going on? So that's going to be a good race.
Gonna be a
So,
good
Rhett, what you
weekend.
driving, man?
I
I'm
don't
driving
hear
the
there's-
Puff Puff Pass.
I hear there's a Puff Puff Pass. I don't know what it is.
Well, I hope you get back down behind the wheel soon.
I hope so. That thing's getting close.
It's
Well, who
getting-
was who drove the Jeep at Tyndall's?
Greg,
Oh, okay.
we need to put
How
the
long did it
bottle
take y'all to clean that mud off of it?
back. I don't know. I didn't touch it. I went fishing Sunday morning.
I think he did pretty good too.
Saturday we got him pretty good. Logan
Was the-
whooped up on me.
Yeah. Was the Keatons there this past weekend with everyone ton?
No, they wasn't.
That thing runs pretty good too. That truck, it gets out too.
Yeah, it moves pretty good. I think once they get it figured out, that net's gonna be hard to beat.
Yeah, it'll run. It'll get out. It did pretty good at Palmetto. Just had 2-wheel drive. It's pretty good. But
Yep.
Yeah, we like I said, we ain't even unloaded ours off the trailer. We gonna drop them off in the morning. I got another KW to finish up tomorrow and a Dodge. Then we'll get it in here and try and pull a magic trick again and get it ready for the race.
Yep.
Yep.
Y'all can handle it. Y'all had that thing fixed. Like I said, I got home from day, walked in the shop from work. Mine was fixed, greased up, waxed, clean, and all.
Dang.
Well, that's like at Tyndall's. The shifter was shifting, but we didn't have high gear. Got to looking at it once we got back here Sunday, and the shifter would move, but it wouldn't move the cable.
What moved the linkage?
And it came loose, and we ran it in first gear.
That ain't
It was
good.
screaming.
I was wondering why Pops kind of let off of it, kind of eased back down through the other end, back down through the little light.
Mhm.
Yeah, the rev limiter was at set 8,200.
Ooh wee.
Woo.
It was turning though. It sounded good.
Yeah, it sounded good. That's sure.
I'm kind of glad it didn't have high gear. I might have would have broke the other fender off.
I kind of like non-fender. That's pretty. I mean,
Well,
boat fender.
I'll go ahead and say this. I called about a bedside. And if I get another bedside like the factory one, it won't be till January.
Yeah.
And it's $1,500 for that bedside.
Mm.
So it's kind of hard for me to do that. Seeing that we probably go break them again. But I did find a set of fenders, but I won't be able to get them till the end of about the middle of December. So I mean, I got to do something. I'm not gonna sit out these races.
Well, I don't think
It ain't no fun sitting out.
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, I don't think that fender is gonna make you outrun somebody or something. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, a half-inch tire made me do it one time before.
Well, yeah. That ain't my opinion. I'm just putting my opinion out there.
It was all in the tire. Yeah, that extra half a mile an hour wheel.
I kind of like them half-inch taller tires myself.
These two got them big front tires.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. I'm sorry. I ain't bringing up the past no more. I'm gonna just leave that there.
You got to live in the day.
They got some new meat for you to chew on, though. I seen.
Well, you do know that the last time that Matt and Robert Morrell got together, that's what happened.
That was that race, wasn't it?
That was that race.
Yep.
That's why I said I'm gonna make sure there's fenders on that truck, so I don't want nobody to say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. You can just tape them up and bolt them on there. You'll be all right.
Yep.
There ain't enough to tape up and bolt back on there.
Y'all got to have another one lying around somewhere.
No, we don't. The only one we got is on Jeffrey's other truck, and I'm not destroying his because his aren't broke.
Yeah.
I'm not destroying that bed just because.
Call Patrick. He probably got a junkyard full of them down there.
You know how hard it is to find those bedsides?
You know how many vehicles Patrick got?
Yeah, I know. I've been down there. Walked out there and looking like, good Lord.
Yeah.
If you wanted something, how the heck would you get it out?
Believe me, you got to dig, brother. I done did it. Dig. I lost a brand new pair of coasters down there digging out of Toyota.
Man.
Sure did.
So good.
But hey, fellas, I guess we're racing tomorrow night.
That's right. Tomorrow night, you better be there. You got to qualify to run Saturday if you're in the DOT classes.
You got to get in the top 8 to run there. It sounds like there'll be some killers there, so that top 8 might be pretty tough.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Which I think that it's going to be. How did they say that we were going to have the track set up?
You're going to run one pass, one right turn, and one left turn.
What, you run down the center?
The middle, and turn down the mud hole.
Okay. All right. I was, like I said, I was trying to get on here, but I was working. I had to finish the truck so they could get it in the morning so I get the next one.
And Fred's alive. Y'all always tuned in talking about coasters was as worth much as that Toyota. That's kind of shady.
That's wrong.
Come on.
But let me tell y'all what Fred did to that truck at Twitty's.
What's that?
I can't walk in the shop because if I do, I'll lose phone service. But the right frame rail was actually knocked down almost 5.5 inches.
Good night.
It broke every front drive. It broke every axle in the front end. It actually broke the shaft coming out the bottom of the steering box, and it bent both radius arms.
Damn.
We just cut everything out from under the truck and put another axle on.
Yeah.
We did get his frame straight though. I was impressed with that, but we got that back and we had to reinforce it. So hopefully we can have his ready for Palmetto. He said he wants to make a straight pass before he goes back to the horseshoe.
So did Fred learn how to drive from Jeffrey, or did Jeffrey learn how to drive from Fred?
Fred, there you go.
Hey, well, the same man taught us all how to drive.
Y'all
Some
learned from the
people were
original
listening better
somewhere.
than others. I don't know. I just don't know. But I really believe what happened is when Fred hit the tire at Matt's track, it messed up his gearbox, the worm gear in the gearbox. Because if you go back and watch the video, I got a video from the front, but if you go back and watch the video from the front and the GoPro, he was turning the wheel and the truck wouldn't turn.
Yeah.
The wheels wouldn't turn.
I've done that before.
Yep.
Fred said he's in North Carolina tonight, deep in
Yeah,
North Carolina. He must be working.
He left out early and had to go to work.
Oh, I know. You just tell me, make sure all them youngins wear all them purple shirts.
Oh,
Great Pete.
Them purple shirts.
Purple monkey.
But hey, fellas, some of us
It's
got to
been
get up to
real.
work in the morning. It's been good.
Yep.
Thursday night edition.
Tomorrow
Between
night,
the pits.
we're actually racing. So be there.
Thunder Alley tomorrow night. Gates open at 9 in the morning. Racing drivers meeting 6:30. Racing starts at 7.
Dang.
Hit us up.
so we got to be there. The race starts at 7.
Yep.
Yep.
Drivers meeting 6:30.
They run the street class first.
I don't think he's got a street class.
It's in the comments on this video, y'all. And also, there's
Yeah,
another
if you
video
check out the
where we
comments.
share from Thunder Alley that Matt and Robert did like 20 minutes before we went on here. They were
Okay.
actually.
Yeah, I don't see no street class.
Everything.
I think he's doing 0 to 36 modified DOT, 37 to 44 DOT tomorrow night.
And unlimited.
And unlimited, they show up.
Friday
Yeah,
night.
unlimited.
I thought he said something about a street class the other day.
He might. I mean, they might. She didn't post it, but
Okay.
we'll have to find out about that. Matt's probably watching. Oh, street class, 300-foot mud hole, one pass Saturday.
Saturday?
Yep, Saturday.
Okay.
You get combined times passing both pits straight line, 300 foot.
Darn, I was hoping it would go be tomorrow night.
Nope, Saturday night. Because since the Saturday we run the street class, then they go run the top 8 shootouts from the 36 and down, and then the 37 to 44.
Heck yeah.
Info.
So that'll be Saturday for the street
2-day
class.
event. Well,
Oh, my man Steve's up here. What's up, Steve? You coming this weekend?
hopefully we'll see him.
I heard a rumor.
I heard a rumor.
I
Well, let me
heard a
thank
rumor.
all of our wonderful sponsors real quick, because without them, it would not be possible. We'd like to thank All About Mud, Muddy Addiction, 2Gen Solutions, Hustler Racing, Hares Repair Service, Branham Construction and Roofing, CJ Motorsports, Dirt Dauber Fabrication, Powell Roofing, McCarn Heating and Air, Mixon Construction, Summers Water Treatment, and as always, our title sponsor, Johnny Martin Jr. Well Drilling.
That's it.
Without
Well,
these
thank you.
guys and these track owners and people like Tony that put on shows, it wouldn't be possible. You know, got to have the tracks and the competitors and the sponsors working
And the
together.
sponsors.
You know?
I don't know. I keep looking in the mirror, boy, and my beard and my hair is starting to get a lot more gray since I started doing this.
Don't feel
Yep.
bad, brother. You can take my hat off. Look at the sides of that thing. There, cool.
My blonde hair hides it well. I mean, look in the mirror now, you see some white. Like, is that
Yeah.
white?
Yeah, I was looking last night. I said, darn, I got a lot of white in there. I need to do something with that.
Yeah, I know the
Just for
feeling, man.
men.
Keep having them birthdays. Keep having them birthdays.
That's right.
Well, it's like I told somebody before, you know, if they catch up with me, that means I got a problem.
Yep.
Hey, Steve, you like that shirt, don't you? You see my shirt? And it glows in the dark, brother.
That's right.
I got the champ shirt on. This is the champ.
The champs.
All right, fellas.
Well, thank
We'll
y'all.
see y'all tomorrow night, this weekend, or next Wednesday between the pits,
That's
same
right.
time.
All right, y'all have a good one.
All right, thank you,
Same
Tony.
time, different day.
Different day,
Wednesday.
same time, be Wednesday. Back at Wednesday next week, hopefully. All right, we love y'all.